Hey guys, want to make a quick video and just show you where you're going to find the data to create your graphs for the DC Generators Lab. Okay, so you're in Module 3, all right, and then you click on Module 3, and then you're going to Applications. Applications is where all the labs are. Then you're going to go into the DC Generator Lab folder, and then here's some instructions about how to access the Amatrol e-learning, the instruction sheet on what you're going to do, where your grade comes from. This is where you're submitting your graphs, and then the data that you need for the graphs is here. Okay, and so for instance, there are 4 graphs, and actually they're in opposite order as you're going to use them. This is the series shunt. I forget what that is, and then that's the compound, I believe. But anyway, you'll see them as you open them. So if I click on this one, I'm going to get a document there, and in that document, this will be the data that you will use to create your graph for the DC series generator. That will give you everything that you need to create those according to the directions. This would normally be the data that you would be getting, were you in the lab, but I'm giving you the solution so you can create the lab. And then maybe to look at, let's look at one more of those, just to show you. Okay, so again, I'm at Module 3, right? I go to Applications. Excuse me, I go to the DC Generator Lab. I go down to Data. This time I'll pick the second one. This is the data for your graphs. Now, before I pull this one up, no, I'll go ahead and pull this up. And so if I go in here, pull this up, this is the data for the DC shunt generator graph that you're going to create. Okay, any questions with that, let me know. And then the other quick thing I wanted to point out to you, in the instructions, you can do this a couple of ways. Of course, you're going to do this in Excel, and create the graphs in PowerPoint. But you can make, there's 4 sets of data. So you can make 4 separate graphs, or you can make one graph and put them all on one graph, or even better, you can make 4 separate and then one combined, and the combined graph will show all the differences within the group of DC generators, whether it's series, shunt, compound, however you're connected. And make sure that you label your axes, your X and Y. More information you put on the graph, the better, up to a point. I mean, you don't want to make it too busy, but make it easy to read. Make it sort of something that, you think about, you hand somebody and they can tell exactly what's going on with the information you've provided. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions about that, and I'll help you as best I can.